biggest takeaway from game one for Miami?
Just 2 free throws. And it wasn't, hey, the refs screwed us. It was legitimately the right officiating. Only 2 free throws for that team. They didn't play with any sort of force. The Bam, with all his points, didn't really get into Jokic. Jokic only getting one foul, and that was off of Hayward Highsmith play. I think Jimmy looks extremely like either just hurt out of it, not confident with his legs or whatnot, but like they need him to get to the line 8 to 9 times a game. They need Bam to get to the line 5 or 6 times a game. And they just simply were not attacking. And just 2 free throws is such a shocking number.
Seth, I'm gonna cut Mo off before we can get to this point. But we watched in the last series the drive and kick game for Miami. Just it ate up Boston. I mean, Boston, of course, has bad defensive principles. They were helping off one pass away, driving him crazy, but they did not penetrate at all against Denver. And part of this was Denver was mixing up their coverages, but also Jimmy Butler only attempted 8 drives in the game. And that has been a signature of their success in the playoffs, him being aggressive, getting to the basket, getting to the line, and collapsing the defense. But man, I actually think Denver really defended well, just as much as Jimmy Butler was tired. I thought Denver's defense did a good job.
I think that they're so happy anytime they're playing the pick and the Jimmy Bam pick and roll 2-on-2. And they're so happy anytime that Bam wants to catch the pocket pass and like raise up for that little floater. Like Bam can make that shot, but you're talking about like the drive and kick principles and collapsing defense and stuff like that. Oh, he'll make half those shots. If he's making half those shots and not getting fouled and they're not getting kickouts to threes, like that's almost a Budenholzer-esque math win for Denver's defense. And people have said, yeah, Bam had a good game. I don't think he had an impactful game. He had 26,
25 shots though.
25
no
shots,
free throws,
no free throws. And I think that both Mo and I were talking about before the game. We didn't want to see Bam just like I'll go ahead and say settle. Like it's good that he's being aggressive, looking for a shot, but settling for that floater instead of really trying to get into Jokic. I think AD had problems trying to go at Jokic in the last series because he was trying to go through. I think Bam has the ball handling and quickness to kind of go to the side of him and maybe force some contact. Maybe Jokic can get handsy. Maybe he'll go for a strip or something like that. And he just there was maybe 2 times last night where he put any sort of that kind of pressure at all on Jokic.
And the thing that's really kind of frustrating, it's when he does put a body into him, he then goes to a step back. It can't be, he's going the wrong way. It's got to be step through, got to be through Jokic in that stuff. You got to put fouls on Jokic. You got to make it so that Denver can't just say, hey man, Jokic gets to chill on defense. And I honestly, like, I didn't feel like he did much. And I think that's one of those things where, despite the gaudy numbers of the, look at the points and things like that, that's when you got to dive deeper into it. And it's frustrating in that sense. And, it's something that Miami fans know all too well with that. It was the least impactful 26 points I think we've had in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and he had 5 assists in the game, which is fine, but like he's not generating stuff for other people. It was, these were assists where the defense happened to send a second guy and he found somebody. It wasn't like he was operating at the elbow. I mean, he touched the ball so much in this game. I mean, he dominated the ball for them, and I just felt like it was exactly what Denver wanted.